You have served me well, but it is time to get better and adapt. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It almost feels like a mother's just destroyed her child. Hi guys, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to this book nook. As you can tell, we're doing another episode of Chooses TBR. In particular, this is episode 15. How are we at episode 15? Thank you all so much for your continued support with these videos. I love making them. I'm not going to dilly-dally, we're just going to get straight into the fun stuff. So, dramatic hair flip. If you're new here, please consider leaving a cheeky like and subscribe down below to support this little book nook. The goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And with all of that out of the way, it's time to fill up the Read Me basket. Alright team, so since the last Will Chooses TBR video was published, I did 2 themed reading vlogs and you guys loved it. So I wanted to incorporate them again for the next month or so of content for you guys. So I do have a secret TBR here. Little heads up, it's from the last mystery book box video. I'm finally getting around to reading some of them. You guys have already helped me choose, no spoilers, you guys have already helped choose the 3 from the comments on that video, so thank you to everyone who helped me out with that selection process. Hey guys, it's actually just future me popping in here to say I forgot to talk about another secret TBR that I'm doing. You would have just seen my 5-star prediction reflection, plus in that video my new 5-star predictions, and I really wanted to vlog the process of reading those, so I've got another vlog coming up. You already know what those 5 stars are, so technically this isn't like a secret, but I have Challenger Deep by Neil Shusterman and Yoke by Mary H.K. Choi. I might also get out one of the other books from the library to go with this vlog, but just so you know, these are on the table. I won't talk about these too much. The Goodreads links are below and I'll be talking about them heaps in an upcoming vlog anyway, but these are on the pile as well. For my school book club, we're reading Ready Player One. Just so you know, this is also on the table for me. This is another book that I'm going to be reading alongside the Beth and Book Club book. The Beth and Book Club book club book, which is still to be determined as of filming this, but it is this book. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. It's been such a good... excuse me. It's been such a good month reading. We read Eleanor Oliphant last month and it was great. So I'm really excited to keep talking with you guys about that. So aside from the book club picks and the secret TBR, I am going to spin for a further 5 books, which will bring my TBR up to 9 books for the session, which I think is more manageable for me. I find if I spin and have too many books on my TBR, my brain just gets overwhelmed. But yes, here we go, shall we? For spin number 1. That went for a really long time. All right, my mum picks. So I'm going to choose 2 books off my shelf and ask my mum to pick one of them. All right, I have the 2 books here that I'm going to send to mum. One is either The Help. This is by Catherine Stockett, and I've been really intrigued in reading this ever since I did the film study of it when I was in high school 7-8 years ago. And then the other one is going to be Water for Elephants. So both of these books I've actually seen the film for. I'll come back in and tell you which one is the final pick once mum chooses for me. Alright guys, we are back. It is me from the future, obviously, and I apologise if this lighting is quite top heavy. It is 8 p.m. at night. I just came home from my brother's 21st birthday dinner and I thought that I would just film this part now. I've got a full belly, a full puku, and I'm ready to have a full pile of TBR. In my head, that sounded way more smooth. But anyway, my mum replied and she picked for me The Help. I am so excited to read this one ever since, I think I mentioned it a couple of days ago when I filmed the first part of this, that I first watched the movie at high school, and I will admit, like, I'm always transparent with you guys, I have read I think 50 pages of it before I just It wasn't losing interest or anything. For whatever reason, I put it down. It made it back on my TBR shelf, but here we go. I'm really excited for this. All right, so Mum Picks needs to be replaced, and the replacement is Random Country Generator, and that's the foreign author. Okay, yes, get that diversity in there. So, for spin number 2. Hey, look at that! We actually had an even spread, not landing on the same colour this time. Okay. A most anticipated novel. Oh gosh, I am just looking at my books. And like, I want to read all of them. I don't have a most anticipated. Most anticipated. I guess that would imply a recent release that I really want to read, right? Alright, so I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to bring up Goodreads and have a look at my 2021 release shelf. Alright, so editing me, shrink me, 2021 releases. And let's go, where's their date published? I thought I had that. Date published. There we go. So, date published. What would be the latest one for me right now? It would be Andy Weir's Project Hail Mary. Let's see if I can get that out from the library. Otherwise, I'll just go down this list and find the first one I can get my hands on. So future me, who's been to the library, will pop in here. Now, for most anticipated, when I went to the library, I looked up every single book I had on my 2021 release shelf, and literally every single one of them was either like issued out to someone else already, it was still in transit from the bookshop wherever the library gets them, or they didn't order it at all. So I had to scrounge through my shelves and through the books I have bought and I'm excited for. So this is not like a new release, but it is still one I am highly anticipating, and it's The Boy in Striped Pajamas. I'll also admit the fact that this was like my own choice. I picked up a small one as well because I do have those 2 reading vlog secret TBR stacks, which adds like another 6 books or whatever to to this pile of books. But anyway, Boy in Striped Pajamas. So this follows a German boy whose father helps run a concentration camp, and the boy, I can't remember his name, Bruno, the boy goes and befriends a boy on the other side of the fence. Do we know his name? I don't think so, but essentially they become friends, and it's a story of childhood innocence and ability to see past race, not even see past it, not see differences in race. And I'm anticipating this one because I expect it to be really sad and really powerful. All right, let's keep this going, shall we? So most anticipated is being replaced with oh, I stuck. Dun, dun, dun. A second chance book. There's some blue tack on that. So I do have a list on my Goodreads shelves, which is worded something like wrong time, try again. So books I've gone out from the library or I've picked up and read 10 pages of, and I haven't necessarily DNF'd. They've just like gone back to their home because it just wasn't the right time. So that's what a second chance book means to me. So spin number 3. Let's do this. I just love it when there's small books for when I start to get into like a reading slump or like a reading hangover, and small books just help me. Okay, again, I'm going to go to my Goodreads though and see what has a small amount of pages that I want to read. Let's go number of pages, unknown. All right, what is small? Apparently The Roommate has 9 pages, which is not correct. Okay. Do I have any of the... Oh, do I have to turn up the screw? I do want to read more classics. Alright, so I do have the Turn of the Screw, so that's an option. Let's just put her there. I do also have a Vindication of the Rights of Women. which is very small and cute, and I'm pretty sure this is like an essay on feminism by Marie Wollstonecraft, sorry. I feel like this is calling to me to read a classic, because The Great Gatsby is another one. I'm trying to read more classics, and I just finished reading The Picture of Dorian Gray for the school book club and surprised myself with how much I liked it. So maybe this is just a sign to pick up a classic. Alright, I think I'm going to go for The Ten of the Screw, simply because when I was reading the preface of it briefly, it said that it was like the spookiest, evilest, most evil, whatever is grammatically correct, I should know, but just throw it in there for me, guys. The most evil book ever written, and I am just intrigued, and I read a few words of the first page, and it sounds like a ghost campfire story setting. Alrighty, so, small book, you did me well, gal. We're going to replace her with... Title doesn't start with A or the. Alrighty. So, for spin number 4, the prompt is... That's yellow, a name in the title. Alright, I am scanning. You know what? Yeah, I think this is it. You know what? I think it is time to continue on with my reading of the Hannibal series. And here we have the title with the name Hannibal in it. It's 7 years since Hannibal has escaped from custody in this book, and we follow Clara Starling, who we have seen before. She's a female FBI agent, and that's actually all it says. It just says 7 years on. Intrigue straight from the beginning. Yes, this feels like a good pick. Alright, yeah, I'm excited about that. So excited I can't speak. I'm excited about that one. Alrighty, so the last prompt replacement is start a series, which honestly I don't want to get, because I created a spreadsheet of all the series that I have started and I've worked my way through, and I will insert a screen recording of what that document looks like. And right now it's very overwhelming, isn't it, team? That's because I have started so many series and finished hardly any of them. So, yellow, please don't come up again. Alright, spin 5. Okay, the only colour double up, that's fine. A title doesn't start with A or the. A shout out to Wonderland Bookstagram for this cool, unique prompt. Okay, time to have a look at my shelves again and refer to Goodreads. So as you've just seen the clip from the library, this one was my choice for this prompt. Now I realise it technically starts with A, but I feel like the prompt was more like A, Ember in the Ashes. No, wait, that doesn't even make grammatical sense. You know what I mean? Like A Court of Thorns and Roses. This is Adolescence, and it's a poetry book that's been on my TBR, on my radar for quite a while. It's written by a YouTuber called Gabby Hanna, but I've heard it's good, and I'm really interested to see if YouTubers can write good poetry. I flicked through it a little bit. It seems very, you know, Rupi Kaur-esque. Not to say that Rupi is the only person allowed to write in this style. It's just that's what I always... Ooh. Cover your eyes if you're young. I just came across this alarm clock. But yes, not to say that Rupi's the only one who can write in that style. It's just the person I think of straight away when it comes to minimalist poetry of the current time. Alrighty team, this is the stack of books that you know about that I'm reading. Then there's also like just 3 secret TBR books there for a themed vlog, but these are a stack. I'm really excited. There's not too many big ones, which I feel like is going to be good for my motivation, especially with it being, you know, so busy and stuff. I feel like I'll be actually able to read this. And of course, I also have the book club pick for June, which I will know about soon. But anyway, that's the that's the stack. I'll spin this wheel for you guys now. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to leave a cheeky comment, like, and or subscribe down below. And enjoy all the places you go in your own reading adventures. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Spinning the wheel for my beautiful subscribers.
Alrighty, so we're replacing that one with a retelling, and your prompt is... Hey, look at that, we were talking about them. A book you think is going to be 5 stars, either by an author you've read before and rated their stuff 5 stars and you've got another book by them, or just a blurb that sounds right up your alley. Alright guys, happy reading. Let me know what the wheel chose for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.